This is Amy Hall from Keller Williams Platinum Realty, and it is time for our weekly market overview, a little peek at what's been going on in real estate in Florida County in the last 7 days. So let's go. New listings, there were 22, which has been pretty consistent over the last several weeks as far as number of new listings. 0 to 100, there were 6. 1 to 200, there were 3. 2 to 300, there were 4. 3 to 400, there were 2. 4 to 500, there were 2. And there were 5 in the 500 and up. So there was activity in every price point, a lot in the lower end, 0 to 100, and then the next biggest was the 500 and up. So lots of options regardless of your price range. Pending, meaning under contract, there were 13 of those. 0 to 100, there were 4. 1 to 200, there were 7. 2 to 300, there were 2, and nothing in the 300 and up. So listing activity all over the place. What went under contract was 300 and under. And that is very typical of what we've been seeing for months and months. We do have buyers in those upper price points. They're just a little fewer and farther between, and it requires a little more patience when you get in those upper price points here in southeastern Oklahoma. Closed, there were 13 of those. So between what went under contract and what closed, there were 26. New listings was 22. So still not a crazy amount of inventory increase, but some. So in the 0 to 100 in closed, there were 4. In the 1 to 200, there were 5. In the 2 to 300, there were 3. And then it jumps in the 4 to 500, and there was 1. So decent closed activity in the last 7 days. Price drops, which I've been tracking, and yes, that's our cat Smokey. We inherited from my mother-in-law recently, so you get a little cat activity today. There were 27 price drops this week, so we're still seeing some adjustments as things sit on the market a little bit longer, and as sellers have to adjust their expectations a little bit to what's going on in the current real estate market. We are hearing rumors, if you watch the news or track anything, of a interest rate drop coming. We'll see. Hopefully that could happen in September. I think if we could have a little bit of a price drop, interest rate drop, that's what I'm talking about, you will see a lot of buyers who've been sitting on the sidelines jump into the market. So the fall could be an interesting time in real estate. A lot of times, honestly, my fourth quarter is my best quarter. So we'll see what happens this year. But if I can help you figure out what your house is worth, help you navigate the buying process, I can connect you with lenders, I can just talk to you about what to expect and what the process is, I would love to do that. No strings attached. But let's visit about real estate soon. This is Amy Hall. Have a great day.